What's happening, sports fans? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good Thursday to you. And we're talking Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo football program. They accomplished something Saturday night versus Cincinnati that hadn't been done since 2007. We're going to talk about that in this segment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that follow button. All eyes have been on Coach Prime, and the spotlight has been bright since he took over in Colorado a year ago. And on this past Saturday versus Cincinnati, they accomplished something that they hadn't done in a few years. They became bowl eligible. That's right, with a 6-2 record, 6 wins get you a bowl. Now, Coach Prime was asked about this accomplishment in his post-game presser. Take a listen to what he had to say.
It's cute. It really is, because we really want that, but that's not all we're after. That's one of the hurdles that we're jumping over, that we're going over. That's a tremendous hurdle that we're happy, we're excited, but that's not the end goal for us. That's the beginning. That's the beginning. But we are thankful and appreciative that the hard work is going noticed.
Now again, Colorado is bowl eligible with a 6-2 record. They are 4-1 in the Big 12. Remember, this is their first year back in the Big 12. And they also accomplished this as well. They are ranked in the AP poll number 23. Now, those 6 wins, again, this is the first time the Colorado Buffaloes have won at least 6 games since 2007. Again, they got the big win versus Cincinnati on Saturday night. Now, they are idle this upcoming weekend, but on the 9th, they take on Texas Tech. Then they got Utah, then they got Kansas, and then they got Oklahoma State. Now, they sitting pretty in the Big 12. They are 4-1. They sitting right behind Kansas State, Iowa State, and BYU. So they have an outside shot of maybe even getting into the Big 12 championship. Now, remember, this program was 4-8 a year ago after a 3-0 start. Now, prior to Coach Prime taking over, Karl Dorrell was the head coach. In his 2 seasons, they only won 8 games combined. Coach Prime, in his 2 seasons, he's already won 10. So you have seen the improvement. Regardless of what the critics say, this program has improved. Coach Prime has used the transfer portal to bring in players, and he's lost some to the portal as well, but he's brought in and he's revamping some things. Now, the biggest question mark was the offensive line. They have played a whole lot better the last couple of weeks. Matter of fact, they have rushed for over 100 yards the last 2 weeks. So Coach Prime is happy and is wanting that run game to continue to grow and to put up good numbers, because that'll take the pressure off of them having to throw the ball, which we know Shadur Sanders, by the way, he can throw it. He can sling that thing around the field. And by the way, Coach Prime did say that he wondered why isn't Shadur's name being brought up when you talk about Heisman Trophy candidates. His name isn't mentioned a lot, but it should be, in my opinion. So again, the Colorado Buffaloes, they are eligible for a bowl. I did read where one writer said that they could possibly go to the Las Vegas Bowl, which is December 27th. That's just their own prediction. Who knows? Because again, they still in the running for maybe possibly getting into the Big 12 championship. So Coach Prime has put his stamp on that. Now, will Colorado be able to keep him? There's been some things out there. We know Florida State, they struggling this year. That's Coach Prime's alma mater. But Mike Norvell has a substantial buyout if they decide to move on from him. I believe it's like $63 million. So I don't see Florida State buying him out. But don't be surprised if you start hearing maybe Coach Prime's name being linked to other programs, and also maybe being linked to the NFL. What about the Dallas Cowboys, who he played for and won the Super Bowl with? Mike McCarthy's in the last year of his deal. Will Jerry try to some way get in Coach Prime's ear to get him to come to Dallas and maybe make it a package deal, bring and draft his son Shadur? I'm just throwing this out there. Don't know if that's going to happen or not. But again, with the success that he's had thus far at Colorado, don't be surprised to hear rumblings. And by the way, speaking of success, since this team has became bowl eligible by winning 6 games in Coach Prime's contract, he earns a $150,000 bonus from Colorado and will earn $100,000 for each additional regular season win after that. So he's going to make some more money as long as his team keeps winning. That's according to his contract. His contract also calls for a bonus of at least $150,000 for getting invited to a bowl game. So that's going to happen, most likely. His regular guaranteed compensation this year is $5.7 million. So again, Coach Prime, Colorado Buffaloes, the fan base is hyped. Again, they have already qualified for a bowl game, but they still got 4 games to go. So we'll see what happens in this Big 12. So I'd like to know what you guys' thoughts on Coach Prime in the comments, and how he has kind of elevated this program even in his second year, even though there was a lot of doubters, a lot of, I don't want to say haters, a lot of big critics, i.e. Paul Finnenbaum for ESPN. And there's another guy, I won't mention his name, that's a big critic, as he's actually a hater, I would say. But I'm not mentioning his name because I don't want to give the algorithm, I don't want his name popping up in the algorithm. I'll let you figure it out. But talk to me in the comments. I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side. And on the next report, I am out. Peace.